Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India Global. We'll get you top stories from India and the region. I'm Tanvi Taneja. And for news from the rest of the world, I'm joined by my colleague in Washington, D.C., Nick Harper. Hello, Nick.
Good morning, Tanvi. It's 9 a.m. here in Washington, D.C. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, US President Joe Biden makes a case for a second term in office in a fiery State of the Union speech. And countries ramp up aid efforts for Gaza. We'll have the latest. But first, the headlines.
On International Women's Day, France inscribes the right to abortion in its constitution. President Macron pushes EU and the world to follow in France's footsteps to etch abortion as a fundamental right.
Today is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of a fight. France today became the only country in the world to have a constitution that explicitly protects the right to abortion in all circumstances. And we only rest when this promise is upheld everywhere in the world.
As Russian-controlled Donetsk prepares for early voting in next week's presidential election, Sweden joins NATO as its 32nd member. Gunmen in Nigeria kidnapped more than 200 school pupils. The incident takes place after morning assembly at a local government education authority school in Kuriga town. And US President Joe Biden vows support for Ukraine and Israel and targets his predecessor during his State of the Union address. Trump responds, calling it the worst State of the Union speech ever made.